Good afternoon, Fifth Fam. This is Stefan, and in today's video, we'll be talking about why acting doesn't mean you are. Now, as we dive into this video, this conversation or this topic came about with one of my clients today as we talked about what does it mean to truly be something, to truly embody it. And so as this relates to fitness, what does it mean to truly be fit? You have some people who act like they're fit, who act like they are following the fitness lifestyle, and then you have those who are fit. And so what this will look like is, in today's world, everything runs off of social media. You have people that display themselves as something, but behind closed doors, they operate completely differently. So what this will look like in terms of fitness is you'll go to someone's page on Instagram and they'll have a shirt on, they'll have the bottles, they'll even do some of the workouts, they'll take pictures, but as soon as the camera goes away, they do not follow the fitness lifestyle. They might be relying on genetics, they might be relying on steroids or other things, and so what they're giving you isn't what they are. And so you not only see this in fitness, you see this in religion. You'll see some people outwardly display that they are these things, but inwardly and behind closed doors, they act completely different. And so truly what the nature of this topic is about is really embodying what you say you are. And in fitness, this is practice what you preach. So if you are displaying something, truly be that. And you want to do this, especially if you're older or if you're really venturing down that fitness journey, because other people will begin to emulate you. So let's say, for example, you're an OG in the gym and these young guys come up to you and you display and act like you're fit. You don't want to have there be a discrepancy. And so you'll act like, you're this way in person and then you're something completely different behind closed doors. What it'll come across as hypocrisy. And so you really don't want to become a hypocrite, because really from an inner perspective, this will do something to your soul. But from an outward perspective, some people can pick up on that. And so if you want to truly be at a higher level of, a lot of times, because in this modern world, everyone is following some of these more popular and more, flamboyant social media fitness influencers. What will happen is these individuals create a cult-like following. And so when they create this cult-like following, everyone is doing what that person says. Really, their words almost become a law. It's almost like a religion. And so when you act like something, but you aren't really doing that, what you're doing is you're setting up people for failure. Because if you have these people who are following you and they're doing what you say will work, but you yourself aren't doing it, and you're not really seeing the results, or you're not really, abiding by it, what will happen is those other people are going to suffer from what you're failing to do. And so why this is important for the individual is you have to discern between, okay, who is truly embodying what they're talking about, between those who are simply just acting and not really fully immersing themselves. And so it's really a trust thing. Okay, who can I really trust? And to truly see it is you have to take a step back and look at the person and be like, okay, why is this person doing this? In today's modern world, there's a lot of people that have entered into the fitness scene from what they can get out of it, not necessarily because they love fitness or they really love educating and teaching people. The fitness industry has become more and more lucrative every single year. And so the more money there is in something, the more you'll get people that come into it for the wrong reasons. You'll get a lot of sharks. You'll get a lot of people that want to take and not people that want to give. And so for the consumer or the individual that all they want to do is enter into the marketplace to learn as much as possible, because they really want to learn a lot about health and wellness. If you do not know the difference between someone who's trustworthy and someone who's not, you're going to get played a lot. You're going to get individuals that will really, they'll prey on your ignorance. They will say a whole bunch of things to your face, but the second doors are closed, they operate completely differently. And these humans are extremely dangerous because they'll tell you what you want to hear. If someone is telling you exactly what you want to hear, if they're being overly nice, if they're being overly affirmative, then that should be a red flag to you. Is, okay, why is this person so not necessarily nice, but why is this person so, he's not questioning me, he's not pushing me. They're just more so just letting you direct instead of more so giving you set guidance. You want to have people that are guiding you, not people that are affirming you. Because if someone just wants to take something from you, they're not going to question you too much, because they don't want to upset you. Because if they upset you and you get mad, then the likelihood of you giving them what they want is the chances of that decreases exponentially. So begin to, as if you're just getting in your fitness journey, if you're going even further down your fitness journey, or if you're a fit person for life, then you want to, okay, first for yourself, how do I embody this so that when I give this to other people or I begin to express myself, I don't come across as a hypocrite. Second, how do I discern between those that are acting and are truly are embodying it? The people who they say this, but they operate completely differently, versus the ones who actually, behind closed doors, they're doing what they say they're doing. You'd be surprised how many people in the fitness industry are jacked up on drugs and you have no idea. You people are essentially buying their products. You're watching all their videos. You're paying all this money to all these people, and they're not teaching you anything. And they're pent up on drugs. They're doing everything in the book, and that's how they got these amazing physiques. And you guys are sitting there giving them all this money, and they're giving you advice and things that are useless to you. So begin to, and really educating yourself, gaining more knowledge, having access to better information. There's a couple people who I believe are very trustworthy when it comes to giving excellent advice in terms of health, wellness, and overall fitness. The first will be Andrew Huberman. He's done an awesome job. At this point, he's dived into the fitness realm. He's had Dr. Andrew Gupton on there. He's had Jeff Cavalier on there. He's had a couple other guys on there that have, he had Ito on there one time, the guy who's very into movement, the purest form of movement. And so I would watch as many, if you can handle it, because it's just straight shooting. So if you can handle it, Andrew Huberman is a great resource. Jeff Nippert, he focuses more so on hypertrophy. He's a great resource. Jeff Cavalier, no matter what you think about him, but he's an awesome resource when it comes. He has a doctorate in physical therapy, so obviously you can trust him in that kind of aspect. So those are just three people who I would Garage Strength. I would go to Garage Strength's channel and watch his videos. He's another awesome person you can trust. And so you want to, in the fitness industry, it's not so much about the look, it's about longevity. If the person has been doing this for an extremely long time, at some point they'll have achieved a level of understanding just because of the amount of experiences they've had within the space. A second thing you want to see credentials. Does this person have a degree? Does this person have certifications? Has this person continued to advance their knowledge? You'd be surprised how many people have gotten into the fitness industry, have relied on either their good looks or on their aesthetic or on just the overall production of videos to gain these massive followings, and they have nothing but a regular PT certification, like a $99 certification, and they've achieved all this money and got all this money from people, and then they leave the fitness industry because they got what they got out of it. They got a bunch of money, they got some clients, and they started other ventures. And so these are people you need to be careful of, because once these people get the money and they've pretty much gotten everything they wanted, they're out, they're done. So again, remember, okay, it's not about how people act, it's about, do they actually embody it? And don't be a hypocrite, and discern between the people that are acting and the people that are actually being. You guys stay blessed. Have a great rest of your day.